Yo, what's up guys? This is Rito here. I'm coming here to tell you about my troll loadout. We got a bunch of videos out there about trolls. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I actually run stuff. I know what I'm doing. Your first thing, this is a mental troll with hand blasters. You don't have to have hand blasters, you can use dual wield. What I do is make sure when you're running it, you're going to want to have something that can blast long. I suggest either hand blasters or dual wield. It'll really help on building power up when you need to build your own power up. Hand blaster or dual wield is just a whole triangle. Hand blasters will be that one that I just chose, and that would be triangle, triangle, hold triangle. As far as movement, all you want is your first one. You don't need no iconics. Your stat points, which a lot of trolls end up messing up on that. Ooh, I just messed up on that as well. You do not pick hybrid. You pick super powered. Make sure you pick super powered on that first one. And super powered is on the top row all the way to the right. Now I'm not using all of my skill points. I just want to show you about how to base it on maybe like a 150 or whatever. A lot of trolls, what they do is they mistake and they need to go heavy into Vit. You don't want to go heavy into Vit while you're a beginner troll. Don't do that. You're going to go more heavy into might and power, because a troll with no power is a dead troll. You're a troll, you're a useless troll if you ain't got your own power. So that's the reason. It's not the might aspect that you're going into, it's the power aspect of that skill tree that you want to hit. So you're going to go lower into your Vit, and you want to go higher into might and power. Like I said, once you start leveling up and once you start getting gear that can carry your power, eventually you'll start switching over. I'll show an advanced part of this video as well with how I run stuff, because I don't necessarily run this now, but for everybody that I'm teaching for beginner trolls, this is what you need to run. Don't worry about anything else. You don't need health, you don't need the dom. You're gonna go super powered. You want to make sure you get both of your crits all the way filled, and then you want a little in the dom depending on your skill points. As far as your loadouts go, you're not gonna run 3 debuffs. There's no point in it. So you'll run your Psychic Shock. That's your main debuff. That's your defense debuff. Phantom Flames I use for a damage out debuff, which that's skeptical too. You don't really have to run it, not being a low tier. Mass Lev, which is going to be just a big stun. And I wouldn't worry about running beginning out. You're going to need Bastion, which is your supercharge, your shield, which is your personal shield, and then Psychic Empowerment, which that's what's going to give your entire group power back. Now, as far as your beginning artifacts, that Parasite Power Harness that I'm showing now, that's your main. That's going to be your main shit. That is your main troll artifact right there. That's the first one you're going to level up. Now with your artifacts, Amulet of Brow, that's your secondary. And with your artifacts, remember, none of your artifacts are going to do anything until they're at rank 80. So you got to have them at least rank 80. Now your third artifact is going to be Soul Cloak. That's going to help with your supercharges. It's going to help build Bastion, which is your group shield, which is one of the most powerful group shields in the game. So once that's up, you'll be able to pop that shield much more often. And here's how the loadout goes. Now what you pretty much want to do is you can clip all of your moves with your power out. So you'll hit your debuff, power out, debuff, power out, lev, power out, because you can clip out of the animations as you're watching. Some of the animations that I'm running and I'm not clipping, they run a lot longer. So you want to try to clip all of your powers with your power out. Not only is it going to help clip out of stuff, but it's going to help everything else. Now we're getting into the advanced. Alright, the big difference in this is how my skill points are set. Not only that is the claw. A lot of trolls are afraid to run that claw because of the fact that you lose your power out. I've ran a lot of stuff with the claw, and I'm not afraid of that. Look at my broken gear. Regardless, your VIT is going to have to be very high in order to run the claw. My base VIT there is over 18,000. So you're going to want to look out for that, and it's very effective. I've found very good things happening with it. If you don't want to do that, then go ahead and run the Soul Cloak. Now with your debuffs on advanced, you're actually going to want to start running 3 debuffs, especially if you're starting to get elite gear and stuff like that. And that's going to keep your power harness working very well, and it's going to keep that up there. I don't think there's, if you're at that point now, and this is where the skill points change, instead of going into as much power, because I have enough power to power myself out, so I've switched everything of my power and I went over to VIT so that my power dumps are hitting a lot harder, because I'm not worried about powering myself out. And here's a demonstration of how I'm running with the claw. Now, every time those spikes come off my back, what the claw does is that's giving an 8% boost to everyone in my group. You're getting 8% resto, 8% dominance, and 8% might on every power dump. That's what makes it so much powerful, because you're powering up your own group so very much. Don't get me wrong, it makes yourself have to drink quite a few colas, but I've been playing since 2011 and I've been mental the entire time. Drinking colas is just what it's about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped some people out. If you guys like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and I'll do some more videos to help people out if I can. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!